Good morning, friends. A lot of us are asking this question: why am I here? What am I doing on this earth? Why the hell am I here? What am I doing? This is a major question, and when this question doesn't have a definite answer, there's what we call as existential crisis. There is a crisis, there is a feeling of being depressed, anxious, confused, all these different things, and feeling out of place in general. And for this, first of all, we have to understand the era in which we are living. So our parents lived in an era which was about survival, probably, for them, or it was about achievement. But we have gone beyond survival and achievement. We don't have to, most of us who are watching this video are not struggling for their daily bread and butter. They are in some form of security in that way. And most of us who are watching this also now don't want to achieve, we don't want to buy the next car, we don't want to buy the next apartment, because these are very passé, these things are already gone through. We've seen cars, we've seen houses, we've seen land, we've seen all this stuff. Most of us who are watching this. So, in general, there is a sort of syndrome where we always, stay in the past. We think that, if I do a better job, I will not have this existential crisis. Or I will feel better. Or we feel that because I'm not doing certain kind of business, this is happening. Or it is because I don't have certain kind of money and I cannot go on a holiday to Antarctica. So now they've even exhausted the options of going on a holiday. They've been to the Northern Lights, they've been to Africa, they've done all that. Now they're going to Antarctica, which is basically a blob of ice. I don't know what they'll find in Antarctica. Maybe it's just to live the Roald Amundsen kind of thing. I don't know what it is. But basically, tomorrow they're going to go to Mars on the holiday. But that holiday is never going to fill the gap inside. Because the gap is because you don't know what your part in this play is. So we have moved from an era of survival, we have moved to achievement. Maybe our parents were somewhere between survival and achievement. And now we are at the stage of creativity, celebration, contribution. So if this part is not there in life, if you are not doing something, if you're not a creator, if you're not creating with your unique gifts, you're gonna struggle. This is for sure. So why are you struggling? This is what this whole video is about. Maybe I have to change the title. Why are you struggling with this existential crisis? Because you don't know why you exist, and most of the people are struggling with that. For me personally, it came at quite a very young age, when I was 21, I think when I was 18, 19. And that was in a way a blessing, because I could figure out what kind of life I want to live, really. Otherwise there was no meaning, and that meaning has to be coming from the realm of creativity, creation, celebration, contribution. It cannot come from just doing a certain kind of job, certain kind of business. It has to be driven by your life's calling. What is my life's calling? Okay, some people, the life's calling might be to attain spiritual states like moksha, whatever. For some it might be service, for some it can be different, but it can't be generalized. It is very unique to you. Even if you are doing service, there are a million types of service that you can do, million types of things that you can bring and create in this world to serve the world. So whatever it is, basic thing is we need to understand this era of creation, that this is a era where you are meant to be creator. Okay, so we'll talk more about this topic, but think about this. Let me know your views. Cheers.